Today I've prepped my face with the Tuttofare Tallow Balm. This is a really nice and nourishing balm. Then I'm going in with the Embryolise. This is the Hydra Matte. It is more of a mattifying primer because I am a little bit dewy after the balm. And what I'm going to do today is I'll actually start with my eyes instead of my foundation. So this is the medium concealer from Youngblood Cosmetics. Quite often I'll use their Stay Put, but today this is what I had at hand, so I'm using the concealer and just pressing that in with my finger all the way from lash line to the brow. I'm going to set that with some of the medium rice setting powder all over the lid, again from lash line to brow. This is a gorgeous little palette. I will put the name in the description. It's got some really nice purple tones, purple plum. So we're just placing the medium shade up into the crease and carving out some shape in the eye socket there. So just your window wiper movement, sweeping it back and forth just to really build up that colour. Placing a little bit more of the same colour into that outer crease there and just blending it up into the brow bone. I'm using one of the fluffy brushes from Morphe. It's the Ariel collection. Smaller, more detailed brush, taking that same colour, just running it along the bottom lash line. I really like to do this. This just makes the eyes look a bit bigger. Grabbing the darkest shade, and it's still a matte shade, both these are matte, and I'm placing it right into that inner corner using a more detailed fluffy brush. This way I can be a bit more precise, get it into that outer corner and create some depth to that eye. Once again, running a small amount just under the bottom lash line and in the outer corner, creating that shape. Now, couldn't help myself, there's some gorgeous shimmer colors and I'm going for the darkest one here. It is like a purpley plum shade, placing it in the outer sort of third of the eye, just all over the ball there and right up to the crease. Going in with that light sort of highlighter shade right in the inner corner and bringing it back to the other color, sweeping it along the ball of the eye there. Just sort of blending out where it's meeting, just so it's nice and diffused. Don't want any harsh lines. Same on the other side. Then I'll just grab that fluffy brush again and just really run it through that crease with that darker shade just to create that diffused look, and same with the lighter shade, bringing that through as well up into the brow bone. Now this is the Rumi Cosmetics. This is their eyeliner in black. Decided to go black to really define this look. Just running it along the lash line, creating a very small wing as I usually do, and then filling in that corner. I'm also going to place some under that bottom lash line and into the top tight line. Same on the other side, just running it right into the lash line. I don't like my eyeliner to take over from the colours that I've put on my eyes, so that's why I do keep this eyeliner nice and thin, and I do love that small baby wing. And placing it on the tight line always adds that drama and definition. This is the Prometics Mascara in black. This is a great one for helping to really get those volume in those lashes and really separate them. I did have a small amount of mascara on my eyes that I hadn't quite taken off, so this is a little bit harder to place on. Now for the base, this is the MCO Beauty, the Hydra Glow Foundation, and I've dotted it down the T-zone of my face and then just really spreading it out. It is a lovely shade. I do like this shade. It is perfect for my skin tone, and I'm just sort of adding a little bit more where I need it. So just buffing it in with the Morphe brush and just adding a little bit more on my nose there where I have that broken capillary that's just sort of come up, and just buffing it down my neck and on my décolletage as well to make sure it's really even. Now this is the MCO Beauty highlighter pen, I should say. So I'm really just highlighting those points that I want to bring out and really help snatch in the face a little bit. So I will start with a larger brush, the same foundation brush, and I'm just pressing it in so as not to sweep it into the foundation. I really want it pressed into the foundation as opposed to swept. So pressing it in, and now a more detailed brush for up under the brow, just to really highlight the brow bone and underneath the eye there to clean up any of that eye makeup, just really make those eyes pop. I'll go in with a beauty blender just to really blend that out and make sure it looks seamless with the rest of the makeup. Same on this side. This always highlights where you need to do a little bit of tidying of the brows. Need to pluck a couple there. And just blending that out again with the beauty blender, just so it looks a little bit more seamless. This is the Mulberry blush by Youngblood. Now, good idea is to place 2 fingers and then sweep it up. This will enable the blush to stay nice and high on the cheeks. I do have rosy cheeks, so it's hard to sort of tell where I have started. I'm going to go in with that foundation and just knock off those cheeks. This way it keeps it high and nice and lifted. This is the Au Naturel. This is a lip liner. It's got quite a nice sort of contour shade to this lip liner, and this will help the lips, help it not bleed, but also help the lips look a little bit fuller. I'm using the same Mulberry blush on my lips as well. This is the Emco Beauty. This is the Fix and Set Brow Wand. So I'm used to using the Fix. Now I'm using the Set and sweeping it through. I do like to go in with another spoolie wand and just sweep it right out, just so it looks really natural. So adding the color here, and then I'll go in with a little wand, and that'll really help set it. So it just sets those brows in place. It's a really easy tool to use, this one. And once again, sweeping it through so it looks nice and natural. This is the Maybelline Contour Powder, and I'm just using like a big number 3 on the side there to really carve out the contour of my face. So you just see along the temple, under the cheekbone, and a little bit under the jawline, just to really create some shape. I'm using that lighter shade that I used on my eyes as highlighter as well. This is the Charlotte Tilbury blush, so I'm popping that on my cheeks and also just up into that brow bone to really create a little bit of lift and just highlight those eyes. This is the Rice Setting Powder. This is a translucent by Youngblood, so I'm just going through really hard, snatching in the face and setting it all and making it look nice and smooth. Let me know what you think about this look.